Hey y'all, it's Kat. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a Beat the Heat Crockpot collab with Tamara from Southern Wife Everyday Life and Sammi from Managing the Maze. Love my girls. Tamara does a lot of the same content that I do, What's for Dinners and Grocery Hauls. She also does vlogs and Prepper Pantry, so make sure that you check out her channel. And Sammi, she is a working mom of 2 boys, and she does the same content that I do, What's for Dinners, Grocery Hauls, and now she's actually doing vlogs. So make sure you check them out. Welcome to my Southern Farming Kitchen. Alright, I love collards any time of year. I really like them better in the fall and the winter, but sometimes I crave them in the summertime, and the crock pot is perfect because you don't have that steam going on the, on the stove all day long, because I cook my collards for quite a while. So I'm actually cooking 2 pounds of collards. What I don't eat, I'm going to bag and I'm going to freeze, and then I can thaw them later and eat them, and it's perfectly fine. So I've got some of the collards right here. This is 8 ounces of diced ham. It's frozen, but that doesn't matter because the collards are frozen too. I'm going to add a pinch of salt. I've got 2 tablespoons, 2 full tablespoons of brown sugar. I'm going to add 1 in right just like that. And then we're going to add some black pepper. I'll have all this written down below, y'all. I've got a can of diced tomatoes. Yep, tomatoes. I'm going to put about half right there. Then I'm going to add more collards right on top, and we're going to kind of stuff them in. Now, if you've ever made collards or stewed cabbage or anything like that, you know it cooks down like spinach and everything else. So I'm going to get all 2 pounds, I promise, in this crock pot. But I'm going to have to squish them to do it. So that's what I'm doing. So let's add that. Let's add a little bit more of that brown sugar. Just kind of layer in the flavors. After about an hour of cooking, I will come in and give it a stir, and then I probably won't stir it again. So we're going to squish them down. You hear them crunching? That's perfectly fine. Add some more in there. Some more of those tomatoes. Well, that's just the rest of the can. That's perfectly fine too. Alright, so let's get them all stuffed up in there. Alright, so I got them all stuffed in. The whole 2 pounds. Add some more of that brown sugar. Well, I'm just finishing off the brown sugar. I'm going to add about 1/4 of a can of water. You don't need a whole lot of liquid because they make a lot of liquid. So I'm just trying to get the goodness out of the can there. So I'm going to put these on low, and I'm going to cook them for about 6 to 7 hours. Easy peasy. Alright, so these are done. They're not as good as they would be if they were winter collards, fall and winter collards. It's just a fact. But they're edible and they're great, and I'm going to eat every single one of them. I do like to put pepper vinegar on mine. That is just how country I am. This is from the Collard Shack in Ayden, North Carolina. So there is the telephone number if you want to try to order some of this. Absolutely delicious. Yeah, I can make my own, but theirs is better. But like I said, fall and winter collards, take this recipe and do the same thing this fall when the frost hits those collards. Oh, y'all. So good. I'm still going to eat them right now. Alright, so this is my crock pot barbecue beef. It is so good. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I've got 2 heaping tablespoons of brown sugar, and I'm going to rub some on one side here. Hold on, let me wash my hand real quick. Alright, we're going to add about 1 teaspoon of garlic to this side. Kind of rub that in a little bit, make it happy. Let's add some salt and some black pepper. Then we're going to add some smoked paprika. Alright, then I'm coming in with a whole bottle of barbecue sauce, about 18 ounces or so. This is the Sweet Baby Ray's, no sugar added. I like to do that, and then I add the brown sugar, kind of control the sugar myself. So we're going to put that whole bottle. It's going to make those noises. I can't help it. So we're going to put that whole bottle on there, just like so. And I've got 3 tablespoons of Who's Your Sister sauce going right there, just like that. You know the sauce. That sauce. I'm going to cook this on high for about 4.5 to 5 hours. Then we're going to shred it, put some cheese on it, put it on some bread, and okay, so I washed, dried, and quartered 2 pounds of honey gold potatoes. You can use any kind of yellow potato that you want. It's entirely up to you what potato you use. But if it's like a russet potato, the big russets, I would peel it. I've got about a half a cup of olive oil in there. I'm going to add a packet of ranch seasoning. And I'm going to add quite a bit of garlic and parsley. I just used the Vidoes. We're going to add that in there. I'm going to get some salt and pepper. Alright, so let's add some salt and some pepper. Kind of heavy-handed on the pepper, but that's a matter of taste. That's what salt and pepper is a matter of taste for everything. Alright, so I stirred everything together. We're going to add those potatoes. And I'm going to use a spoon here and just toss it really good and make sure everything is coated beautifully. Alright, so I sprayed my crock pot. Let's add those potatoes. Ooh, they smell good. All about that garlic and that ranch. I'm going to cook these on high for about 3 to 3.5 hours. And then the last hour, I'm actually going to take the lid and turn it sideways. And it'll help the potatoes crisp up a little bit. So, I'll see you back here when they're done. Okay, so there they are. Garlicky, ranchy deliciousness with a little bit of cheese on top. Make sure you do the trick with turning the lid around to let the air in. It really does crisp up the edges. I would not skip that step. These are delicious. I would sit here and eat them just like they are. But as it happens, we're going to have them with steak tonight. So make sure you check out Sammi's channel. Tell her I sent you. Make sure you check out Tamara's channel. Tell her I sent you. Show them all the love that you show me. And I will see you guys on the next one. Take care, my friends. And may God always bless you. Now give me them taters.